Welcome back to Food Fact for You. In today's delectable adventure, we're exploring the world of pine nuts. These tiny, flavorful seeds have journeyed from distant corners of the globe to become a staple in cuisines worldwide. Join us as we uncover the secrets, versatility, and even the quirky side of these culinary gems. Pine nuts, those little powerhouses of flavor, have quite a fascinating tale to tell. Hailing from regions as diverse as Italy, China, Russia, and Afghanistan, these petite gems have become integral to the culinary landscape worldwide. However, there's a tantalizing secret hidden beneath their mild appearance. They can be, surprisingly, toxic. Curious to learn more about the origins and peculiar characteristics of these tiny yet significant morsels? So, what are pine nuts exactly? As the name suggests, they are the seeds of the pine tree, particularly from species such as the stone pine, Pinus pinea, the Siberian pine, Pinus sibirica, and the Chinese white pine, Pinus armandi. These little nuggets come in a delicate oval shape with a light brown hue and a creamy texture. Their taste is a luxurious blend of nuttiness, which makes them a cherished ingredient in a variety of dishes. Pine nuts are most frequently used in salads, pesto sauce, and pasta, where they not only add flavor, but also a delightful crunch. Their versatility in the kitchen extends to both sweet and savory dishes. In the Middle East, for instance, pine nuts are a key ingredient in baklava, a popular dessert made of layers of phyllo pastry, honey, and crushed nuts. This showcases the global appeal of pine nuts and their adaptability to different culinary traditions. Besides their palatability, pine nuts are packed with nutrients. They boast healthy fats, proteins, and dietary fiber. Additionally, they offer an array of vitamins, particularly vitamin K and essential minerals like iron, magnesium, and zinc. The predominant type of fat in pine nuts is monounsaturated fat, known for its heart-healthy benefits. But what's the story behind the pine tree, you might wonder? The pine tree and the seeds are, indeed, the offspring of these majestic evergreens. To obtain pine nuts from the pine cones are plucked from the trees and gently shaken to release the seeds within. The next step involves the meticulous task of peeling the seeds from their protective shell. In each pine cone, you can typically find anywhere from 50 to 100 pine nuts. But the question remains, why do they come with such a hefty price tag? The answer lies in the harvesting process. While modern technology has enabled machine harvesting of pine nuts, the traditional, hand-picked approach is still widely employed, especially for higher quality pine nuts. The manual labor involved in gathering these little treasures is quite labor-intensive, and it comes at a premium. However, there's more to the story than just their cost. For some unfortunate consumers, the bitter taste of expensive pine nuts may turn into an unwanted souvenir known as the pine nut syndrome. If you happen to consume pine nuts from the Pinus armandii variety, you might not immediately notice any adverse effects. But several days later, an unwelcome guest arrives in the form of a persistent, bitter, and metallic taste that can linger for weeks, tainting every sip and bite. Fortunately, these unsavory encounters are relatively rare, and most pine nut enthusiasts will never experience them. Recognizing the inedible variety from the edible ones can be challenging, but there are subtle differences. The problematic seeds are typically slightly smaller, less angular, and tend to have a more beige hue. For the cautious consumer, one way to avoid the risk is by choosing pine nuts that do not originate from Chinese pine trees, as the problematic variety is typically associated with these specific pine nuts. So, while pine nuts may be small in size, they certainly have a big story to tell, from their diverse origins to their unique culinary and occasionally perplexing quirks. And there you have it, the fascinating journey through the world of pine nuts. We hope you enjoyed this flavorful exploration with us. If you found this video as nutty as we did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more delicious food adventures.